Chapter 9, First Poem, written by J. Morale TV. In James's last year in elementary school, they left early because of a program that was pretty cool. Brian invited James to hang out at his place. James agreed, with a smile on his face. James was amazed by what he saw. In front of him stood something like a royal hall. He couldn't believe his eyes, so wide, such grandeur he'd only seen in books, and that he couldn't hide. Upon entering, James was truly astounded. "The drool of your companion is nearly unbounded," Brian's younger sister teased and jested. That's when James realized it was a family jest. At first he couldn't see what lay ahead. It was enveloped in a radiance so widespread, Brian carefully led him to their destination, and there it became a fascinating revelation. Chinese eyes, lips of a Korean, a Spanish nose, and British complexion, James thought in his mind, a goddess's offspring. He suddenly exclaimed. To his surprise, they looked at him, his words they couldn't bind. He quickly averted his gaze elsewhere. "This is Adele, my annoying sibling," Brian declared. Adele had something to say, but James couldn't understand her. "I must relay." Her sweet voice echoed in James's mind, leaving a pleasant thought behind. When James returned home, he couldn't stop grinning. In his room, he thought of a poem he'd be spinning, a gift for Adele. He worked on it with devotion, creating something beautiful with much emotion. The next day, he handed the poem to Brian, who took it and headed out in the bright sunshine. But soon, rain began to pour from the sky, so they quickly bid each other goodbye. Back at home, Brian checked his pocket. You see, the poem was gone. It was a mystery. James rushed back to their meeting place, oh no, in search of the poem that meant so. When he found the letter, it was in quite a state, soaked and crumpled. Its beauty had met its fate. He decided to go home and rewrite a new poem for Adele, more heartfelt and bright. If you liked this poem, here's what's dispersed. Want to know what's next for James? It's rehearsed. Click that subscribe button. Don't be coerced. To stay updated on videos, you'll be the first.